all we're going to do is look at the colors of our skin and try to mix the colors, but we're not going to worry about, okay, how to draw the face perfectly and put the colors on. Does that make sense?
It's just going to be like a
fun color mixing, because in my experience of teaching lots of art classes, when you kind of practice the color mixing first, then it makes it way easier once you decide, okay, I'm ready to do the drawing. Then you already have all this experience with color mixing, and it makes it so easy. Once we can establish whether colors are warm or they're cool, it helps us. The reason for that is when you mix colors that are opposite on the color wheel, what happens is they neutralize and they make colors that are mass tones that we see. So you guys all have a chart like this, right? Maybe if you have it with you, maybe pull it out for a sec. We'll just have a little chat about it.
Is it in the book?
Yeah,
exactly. It's actually what Laura's holding up right now.
Okay, it's in the booklet.
Are these pages numbered?
Well, it's towards the back of the booklet. The pages
Awesome.
don't have
Adil's
numbers.
got it. Nice. Everyone's got it, I think.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, guys. So when we look at this, you know how basically what this shows is we have colors that are opposite on the color wheel. Like, for example, yellow and blue. And then in the middle, see how it's making this new color here?
Yeah.
It's making this new color. And so when you look on the side, these colors are all the mixtures. So when we look at the yellow plus the violet, what happens is it makes these colors right here. So. Yeah.
Cool.
So the reason why I made this chart is it's kind of like a quick recipe. It's kind of like a magic recipe book for how to mix colors. So remember before how I was talking about undertones, like how you'll have green or blue or violet? Here's what happens with skin. This is so interesting. Here's what happens. So say your skin has lots of green undertones like this. So you would put down that type of color when you're trying to mix your skin color, and then you would mix the opposite color with it, and then you're going to get something like this, which if you hold it close right here, that actually looks like kind of an olive skin tone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of memorizing the color wheel, like having the 12 hue color wheel always in your brain. It's kind of like a musician who knows their scales really well. You know, you can always hear a song and be like, oh, that's in the key of such and such. I don't have that skill, but a musician can always do that. Do you guys have that skill?
Yeah, I was wondering, because of a tree, the different types of trees, the different types of greens, like dark green, light green in the leaves, when they fall down in the fall, how can you tell the difference between the tones of the leaves?
Oh my gosh, Casey, there could not be a better example. You are brilliant for thinking about that. When you go to the big park, one of my favorite things to do is to go, what are the hue temperatures of all these greens? Because you see so many greens in the trees. In pine trees, probably you see lots of like blue-green. But in like a poplar tree, you probably see like lots of yellow-green. And that is such a good way to train yourself. When you're at the park, take a notebook and start going, oh, I noticed that now that it's spring, the grass, it looks really warm because it's kind of dead underneath the snow. It's kind of brownish. And then as we get into summer, it's going to turn really yellow-green. And you know, you can kind of become really keen observer of those things. But it sounds, Casey, like you're already a pro at that. Do diagnostics and we can look at the colors together. How's that sound? Okay. Sounds awesome.
What if we used something as an example? Like, what if I held up this weird toad?
Guys, look at Clayton's toad.
Oh my goodness. That's so huge.
Yeah, it's a weird ceramic toad that my grandma made. But It's a bisque. But if you were going to look at this and try to pull out the colors, what would you use?
Oh my gosh. Somebody say
I
green.
see. I see some
I see some
bright tealish blue.
Yes. What's the undertone on this color right here?
You start out with a blue and go into like green.
And what?
Yellow.
Yes, ding, ding, ding. Totally yellow, Jamie. And Alicia, you're right also. Can you guys see the beautiful kind of really contrasting color that's in some of the highlights?
Around here?
Even on the sides, it almost looks like it's like it's blacklit, like it's glowing.
It's like a violet.
Wow, yes. Absolutely.
And then what about around his mouth and eyes and that type of thing, where it's getting into what I guess the mass tone would almost be like a brown, but if you were to look closely at this, what's underneath that mass tone?
More like a light red.
I also see a little bit of purple.
Oh
From
yeah,
my point of view.
I think you're right actually.
It's a gray with that.
You say a gray, Jody?
Green.
Oh, green. Okay, yeah. Like almost like a dark blue green or something.
The light green.
Around here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's such a good object to study because it has a lot of different temperatures of different hues in it. Anna, how are you doing?
Got really close.
Whoa, Jody, nice blending.
Thanks.
Have you got some green in there? It looks like you've got some nice green and red undertones.
And purple. A purple in there. Lots of purple.
Like even that really looks like skin.
It's quite close to what her arm is.
That's wow. You really did a good job of mixing that, Jody.
Oh, nice work.
Very close.
Can we see your progress? Oh my word.
He's
Guys,
Louise.
check out the shadows. It looks pretty accurate in the shadows. Wow. How do you feel about it, Avik? Yeah, nice work. Also, very speedy.
Thank you for helping me.
You're so welcome.